Not all exercises are suitable for everyone. To reduce the risk of injury, consult with a doctor prior to starting this or any other exercise program.
Welcome to Getting Here, the Optimum Health Institute stretch class. As the title suggests, the intention of this CD is to give the student the opportunity to get here with yourself and to get here to experience the afternoon stretch class given at OHI and to help with taking the program home. In this class, we will be stretching, increasing circulation, twisting to wring out toxins, and learning to take stress off through moving our bodies. In addition, we'll be taking an inward journey to explore our mind, body, and spirit. Instead of a workout, we will practice a work in. Practice non-judgment of your body. If there's any part of your body that you are not happy with, then practice loving it. Judgments are just the mind playing games and have no value. Let us begin to get here by lying down on your back. Put the soles of your feet together. Let your knees go wide and put one hand on your heart and one hand on your stomach. This lets you get in touch with your body and calms the mind. Begin to focus on your breath, breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Do this on a 5 count in and a 5 count out. Breathe. We will hold this posture so it is important to be comfortable. If there is pain versus sensation in the thighs or knees, then you can straighten your legs out more. In the spirit of getting here, I ask you to let go of anything in the past. Whether the event happened 10 minutes ago, an hour ago, last week, or 10 years ago, the only thing that remains is a story about that event. Part of our practice is to let go of the story versus dwelling on it. The pioneering director of the Optimum Health Institute, Rachel Solomon, would frequently go around campus saying, "Let go and let God." As for the future, we don't know, so anything in the future, we let that go too. One of the key persons in founding the Optimum Health Institute, the Reverend Russell Neese, once told me, "Yesterday's history, tomorrow is a mystery, and today is a gift called the present." At this moment, you may feel good or not so good, serene or agitated, calm or stressed out, tired or wide awake. Regardless of the feeling, these are human feelings and conditions, and they have a message. They can be a teacher and have a purpose. Rather than try to fix them, see if you can learn from them. Part of our practice is to discover where we are with our bodies. You never want to push through an injury or a painful area. Rather, being gentle with yourself and again checking in with your body on what it needs or what the message is. This posture allows us to begin to open up without having to do anything. It is one of our human being postures versus a human doing posture. We practice just being, as we usually are constantly doing, producing, and striving. Continue to focus on your breath, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out through the nose, letting go of everything as you exhale. Practice letting go as the posture continues. Continue to focus on your breath. Now take your hands over your head and clasp either to your fingers, wrists, forearms, or maybe your elbows. This helps to open your chest and shoulder area. We continue to open up without effort. Continue to focus on your breath by inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Begin to slowly straighten out your legs and reach your arms over your head as far as you can go. See if you can bring your arms alongside your ears and then begin pointing your toes and stretch. Really stretch from fingers to toes. Pull your toes back and press your heels out. Keep reaching as far as you can go. And point your toes. Pull your toes back and press your heels. And point your toes. Pull your toes back and press your heels out. And release. Bring your arms down alongside your body, palms face up. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose and let everything go. Now put your arms out to your side, palms up. Bring both knees towards your chest, feet off the ground. Begin rotating your knees as if you're painting the ceiling with your knees. Reverse direction. Stop in the middle and take a deep breath. And let your legs go off to the right as you exhale. Begin looking left and see if you can get your left shoulder and left ear closer to the floor. This is a twist which will wring out the toxins and begin to open the body. A twist is like wringing out a wet towel, squeezing out the toxins, and then when we release, we let fresh blood return to cleanse and nourish the body. Okay, bring your knees up, stop in the middle, take another inhale through your nose, and on the exhalation, let your legs go to the left. Begin to look right and try to get your right shoulder and ear closer to the ground. Enjoy the twist. Okay. Bring your knees back to center. Go ahead and straighten your legs and lower. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Just feel your body. Go ahead and bend your left leg with your left foot on the floor and your left knee facing up. Bring your right leg up and over your left leg and make sure there's no gap between the legs. Arms are out to the side, palms facing up. Take another deep inhale. And on the exhale, off to the right we go with our legs. Look to the left. See if you can bring your left shoulder and ear closer to the ground. Bring your legs back up. Go ahead and put your right foot down and bring your left leg up and over your right leg. Make sure there's no gap between your legs. Take another deep inhale. And on the exhalation, let your legs go to the left. Look to the right and see if you can get your right shoulder on or close to the ground. Bring your legs back up, straighten your legs out, lower your legs, take another inhale, and on the exhale, feel your body. Now bend your right knee and clasp all 10 fingers just below your right knee. Let your right knee fall to the right, and then begin pulling your right knee toward your right shoulder, away from your rib cage. See if you can get your left shoulder closer to the ground and your chin closer to your chest while keeping your head on the floor. This posture helps open up the hips, massages the ascending colon, and lengthens the neck. Go ahead and release. Bend your left knee and clasp all 10 fingers together about 2 inches below your left knee. And then let your knee fall to the left. Begin pulling your knee towards your left shoulder. See if you can lower your right shoulder and bring your chin closer to your chest, keeping your head on the floor. As we pull, we begin to squeeze the fingers out, releasing the toxins. Now we are massaging the descending colon. And release. Now pull both knees to the chest, clasp all 10 fingers just below your knees, and pull. See if you can get both shoulders closer to the floor, chin closer to your chest, and try to get your hips closer to the floor. The transverse colon is now being massaged. and release. Lower your legs. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And exhale through your nose and feel your body. In this class, part of our practice is to learn to relax in the postures. Often there is a tendency to strain, grimace, and jerk our bodies during postures. See if you can relax and breathe into any sensation that might be uncomfortable. For example, if I told you that tonight I want you to try real hard at trying to get to sleep, the opposite would happen. Same with the postures. If you can relax and breathe, they will be much easier. Go ahead and bend your right leg, clasp all 10 fingers behind your right leg, and then begin to straighten it up. Try to get your leg as straight as possible, and then point your toes. Pull your toes back and press your heel up. And point. And pull the toes back. Release your hands, arms out to the side, palms up in a T position. Try to keep the legs straight and begin to rotate your leg from the hip in small circles. Paint the ceiling with your foot. And then progressively make the circles larger. Make one large loop and then stop at the top. Take a deep inhale and very slowly, with control, begin to move your right leg to the left. It's okay to bend with a soft landing. Look to the right and try to get your right shoulder and ear closer to the ground. This is an intense twist, wringing out the torso and hips. And release up and lower your leg down. Bend your left leg, clasp all 10 fingers behind your left leg, try to straighten your leg up, and then point your toes. Pull your toes back and push your heel toward the ceiling. And point your toes. Pull your toes back. Release your hands, arms go to the side, palms up. In a T position, begin to rotate your leg from the hip, painting the ceiling with your left leg. Progressively make the circles larger. Make one big loop and then stop at the top. Take a deep inhale through your nose. And as you exhale, slowly move your leg to the right. Look left and breathe into any sensation that you might feel. Relax into it. Resist struggle. Release your leg up and then lower it down. Take a deep inhale, and then on the exhale, let everything go. Go ahead and bend your right leg and see if you can grab your big toe with the first 3 fingers of your right hand. If you cannot do this, then grab your shin or pants leg. Begin to straighten your right leg as much as possible. It may not straighten all the way. If you can straighten your right leg, then see if you can get your right shoulder closer to the ground. Take a deep inhale through your nose, and as you exhale, very slowly move your leg to the right, okay to bend, with a soft landing. Your leg may not make it to the ground, but not to worry. Look to the left, and the real challenge in this position is your left hip. It wants to come up, so see if you can get it down. You can even put your left hand on the hip and try to help it down. And release your right leg up and lower it down. Left leg. Bring your left leg up. Try to grab the big toe with the first 3 fingers of your left hand. Again, if you cannot reach your toe, grab your shin or pants leg. Begin to straighten the leg up to wherever you can go. Take a deep inhale and then slowly let your leg go to the left. Okay to bend, soft landing. Look right and try to get your right hip on the ground. And release up. Lower your leg. Take a deep inhale. Exhale and feel your body. Okay, now take your left hand and reach down and grab your right toe with the first 3 fingers of your left hand. Straighten your leg as much as possible. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, move your leg to the left. Okay to bend with a soft landing. Look right and feel the twist, wringing out the lower abdomen, internal organs, and hips. And release up and lower the leg. Bend your left leg. Take the first 3 fingers of your right hand and grab your left toe. Begin to straighten your leg as much as possible. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, lower your leg to the right, okay to bend, soft landing. Look left. Try to get your left shoulder and ear closer to the ground. And release up. Lower your leg. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, let all worry, tension, and problems go. Our next posture will be quite intense on the back of the right leg. Everything will begin to focus on the back of your leg. This will be the beginning of meditation as we focus on one thing, even if it is for one moment. It'll help quiet the mind as we open up and release stress. Practice relaxing and breathing into the sensations that you feel and let go of struggle. Bend your right leg, clasp all 10 fingers behind your right leg, and begin to straighten your leg up. Try to get the leg as straight as possible. Breathe into the sensation in your leg. Point your toes. Pull your toes back. Press your heel up. Point. And pull your toes back. If you are able, bring your hands up your leg, reach for your shin, ankle, or foot. Try to keep your leg as straight as possible. Now, you can stay here, or you can slowly bring your head and shoulders up. Try to keep your leg straight. You can really feel the sensation now in the back of your right leg. Visualize your breath into your leg. Relax into it with a soft face and soft thoughts. And release. Left leg. Clasp all 10 fingers behind your left leg. Begin to straighten your left leg and then point your toes. Pull your toes back. Press the heel up. Point your toes. And then pull back. You can stay here or begin to bring your head and shoulders up. Try to keep your legs straight. Breathe into the sensation. And release. And lower the leg. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Feel your body. Everything we had focused on the leg. It's the beginning of meditation, and we also release stress in that pose. Bend both legs. Put one hand behind each leg, then try to straighten the legs as much as possible. Point your toes. Pull your toes back. Press your heel toward the ceiling. Point. And pull them back. Now you can go very slowly. Allow the legs to open wide. Breathe into the sensation in your legs. Bring your legs up and very slowly lower them to the floor. Inhale. Exhale and let everything go. Bend your left knee and have your left foot on the floor. Put your right ankle on your left thigh. Take your left hand to the outside and your right hand to the inside of your left leg. Grab onto wherever you can. Some of you can reach through to the shin. Have your head on the floor and bring your chin closer to your chest. Now the sensation is in the right hip, and breathe into it. And release. Bend the right leg, knee in the air and foot on the floor. Put your left ankle on your right thigh. Take your right hand to the outside and left hand to the inside of your right leg. Grab onto wherever you can. Some of you can reach your shin. Head on the floor and bring your chin closer to your chest. And breathe into your left hip. And release. Inhale and exhale. Feel your body. Go ahead and roll over to your right side. Help yourself up with your left hand and come to a seated position on your heels. Bend forward with one hand on top of the other, forehead to your hands, and then try to sit back on your heels as much as possible. This is child's pose, another human being posture where there is nothing to do but just be. In this posture, we are able to open up the lower back, hips, and have compression on the abdomen and internal organs, squeezing the toxins out. And come back up. This next posture is to be done very slowly, especially for anyone with back sensitivities. Straighten the torso. Inhale as you bring your arms up alongside your head. Make your arms as straight as possible. Try to get your biceps alongside your ears. Glue your palms together. Cross your thumbs. Hands in prayer position. Take another inhale. And very slowly, with control, lower your head and arms together. Touch only your pinkies and forehead on the floor. Straighten your arms, wrists and forearms off the floor. Reach forward as far as you can go. And then try to sit back down on your heels. And release, and slowly come up with your head and arms together. Now we will work on opening up the upper part of the body. Come to a sitting position with your legs crossed. If you cannot cross your legs, then have them straight out. Lift up the torso. Put your fingers on your shoulders. Lock your gaze on one spot in front of you and begin pulling the elbows back. We are learning focus, concentration, and meditation. You should feel sensation in your shoulders. Now clasp your hands behind your head and pull the elbows back. Focus. Breathe. Now clasp your hands on your head, pull your elbows back. Slowly twist to the right. Hold. Elbows back. To the center. Now twist to the left. Elbows back. And release. Change legs so now that the other one is in front. Inhale as you bring your arms over your head and make them as straight as possible. Identify your right arm and swing your right arm under your left and see if you can grab your left hand. Maybe not. Do the best you can. Perhaps you can interlock your fingers, then do so. Maybe you can come to reverse prayer position. If you have the fingers interlocked, see if you can turn them forward. Lift up with the torso, pull the elbows down, and keep your hand in front of your nose. We are now wringing out the fingers, wrists, elbows, and shoulders, getting rid of the itises that might be occurring. Lift the torso. Release. Inhale as you raise your arms up. Identify your left arm, swing it under your right, and see if you can reach your right hand. If you can interlock your fingers, then do so. Otherwise, just grab your hand. See if you can move the interlocked hands outward. Pull the elbows down, hands in front of the face, and keep breathing through your nose. 5 seconds in, and 5 seconds out. Lift the torso. And release. Change legs so now that the other one is in front. In the seated position, take your right hand to the outside of your left leg. Bring your left hand up, back, and down and place it right next to your body. And from your navel, begin twisting to the left. Let your eyes lead. Soft face, soft thoughts. We are now twisting out the spine, freeing up stuck energy. And release. Put your left hand to the outside of your right leg. Bring your right arm up, back, and down, right next to your body. From your navel, begin twisting to the right. Eyes lead, soft face, soft thoughts. Breathe. Release. Lie back down and bring your knees into your chest. Clasp your fingers together just below the knees and rock side to side. Release your legs. Shake your legs out. Inhale. Exhale and feel your body. Keep your left leg straight and put your right ankle on your left thigh. This is a variation of the tree pose. Elbows off to the side, bent 90 degrees, backs of the hands on the floor, and palms facing up. Release. Right leg is straight, left ankle on right thigh, and breathe. Release. Bend your legs, put the soles of your feet together, and let your knees go wide. Your arms bent 90 degrees, palms facing the ceiling, backs of the hands on the floor. We started in this posture. Now see if you can feel any differences in your body. And release. Bring your arms alongside your body, palms face up, legs are straight, feet fall open. And now we've come to Savasana. This is where you can let go, drift off, daydream, fall asleep. If you find your mind somewhere else, see if you can bring it here by repeating an affirmation that would support what you want in life. Healing is easy. Life is fun. Relationships are nourishing. I am supported. Life is enjoyable. Bring your attention back to the room. Roll over to your right side into a fetal position and stay there. Bring your attention back to the room. Now help yourself up with your left hand and come to a seated position. Come to prayer position. The word is Namaste, which means the divine in me honors the divine in you. Inhale, and on the exhale, Namaste. Have a great day, everyone.